friends, and welcome to today's tutorial. Thank you so much for tuning in to check on my work. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for subscribing. If you are yet to subscribe, I hope you consider subscribing. Please check through my channel for other knit and crochet patterns, and I'm sure you'll benefit from most of them. Also, help me reach 10,000 subscribers. Like, share my work as much as you can. For today's pattern, we are required to cast on a multiple of 7. For example, 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 4 is 28. So I'm going to use 14 stitches on my knitting needle because we are going to do 12 rows, so I don't want the video to be so lengthy. For starters, we are required to just slip one, the first stitch, the edge stitch, and then the repeat pattern is knit 1. I'm using the English style of knitting. Purl 3, knit 1, purl 3. I'd also like to mention that this pattern is very easy and it's good for ladies' cardigans, pullovers, baby sets, and other knitting designs you wish to use the pattern for. So as I said earlier, the repeat pattern for row 1 is knit 1, purl 3. And I'm using 4 millimeter knitting needles and medium size yarn. And when you only have 2 stitches left, knit 2. If you have more stitches on your knitting needle, continue with the pattern till you get to the end of the row. For row 2, we are going to slip the edge stitch and we are going to purl every other stitch. Purl across the row. Don't make your knitting tight, make it just a bit loose. Once we are done with row 2, we go to row 3. Row 3 is like row 1. Remember, in row 1, what we did was slip 1, and the repeat pattern is knit 1, purl 3, 2, 3, knit 1, purl 3, 1, 2, 3. When you have only 2 stitches left, knit both of them. Knit 2. Next is row 4. Row 4 is like row 2. Slip the edge stitch and purl across every other stitch. Purl every other stitch. Row 5, this pattern is different when it comes to row 5. We are going to slip 1, the edge stitch, slip 1 again, slip 1 as if to knit, slip another one, and then put those 2 back into the left knitting needle, and then knit via the back loop, yarn over, knit 1, So after we have knitted one, you want to take the yarn to the front and then slip the two, 1, 2, slip 2, knit twice, knit 1, while maintaining the yarn at the front, knit 1. And now we are going to take these 2 slip stitches over this stitch we have just knitted, like so. That is a repeat pattern. Move the yarn to the front, knit 1. Again, the repeat pattern for row 2 is bring the yarn to the front, slip 2 stitches, knit twice, slip 2, knit twice, and then knit 1, and then move these 2 slip stitches over this stitch we have just knitted, like so. Knit 1. That is the repeat pattern. I hope you have already got it. I'm sorry for this. I have to do a recap of row 5 again. So I am starting over because I realized I somehow had messed up. So slip the edge stitch and then slip 2, knit twice, put them back into the left needle and knit through the back loop, yarn over, knit 1 while the yarn is at the front, knit 1. Okay, and now we have already started the repeat pattern. Take the yarn to the front and then slip 2, knit twice, 1, 2, and now we are going to knit 1. That's what I was telling you, don't make your stitches tight, because for row 5 you need the stitches to be a bit loose. Then we are going to take these 2 slip stitches over this one we have just knit. Okay, move the yarn again and we are going to knit 1. We are going to bring the yarn to the front, slip 2, knit twice, knit 1, and we are going to pass the 2 slip stitches over the stitch we have just knitted. You can hear my knitting needle is sounding because my stitches are a bit tight. Finally, I did it. So when you have only 3 stitches left, yarn over. When you only have 3 stitches left, yarn over and knit both of them together and end with knit 1. Okay. Next, we are going to slip the edge stitch, row 6 now, and purl across. For row 7, slip the edge stitch, yarn over, purl 2, 1 and 2. Here comes the repeat. The repeat pattern for row 7 is move the yarn to the back, knit 1, purl 3, 1, 2 and 3. Again, the repeat pattern is knit 1, purl 3. But when you only have 2 stitches left, purl the remaining 2. Okay, for row 8, we are going to slip the first stitch and we are going to purl every other stitch on our row for row 8. Row 9 is like row 7. Row 7 we slipped the edge stitch, yarn over, purl 2. And the repeat pattern for row 9 is knit 1, purl 3, 2, 3, knit 1, purl 3. When you only have 2 stitches left, purl them. Row 10 is like row 8. We are going to slip the edge stitch and purl across every other stitch. For row 11, slip the edge stitch, knit 1, yarn over, slip 2, knit twice, knit 1, while maintaining the yarn to the front, knit 1, and we are going to pass these 2 slip stitches over the stitch we have knitted, similar to what we have done in row 5. Yarn over, knit 1. That is the repeat pattern. Now we are going to move the yarn to the front and we are going to slip 2, knit twice, knit 1, pass the 2 slip stitches over the stitch we have knitted, knit 1. And when we have only 2 stitches left, knit both of them. Last but not least, row 12, slip the edge stitch and purl across the row. So the major point to note to avoid confusion is row 5 and 11. That's why it's a bit different, but doable. It's different, but it's doable. This pattern has only 12 rows. And you can see some lines are forming there. I want to show you a more clearer pattern. So initially I had started doing this pattern in white. And I decided to use a different color because I was afraid the white would reflect and the work would not be clearly seen. Then I've done in this other multicolored yarn. I hope you can see it. If not, try the pattern out. You will love it. You will love it. It's really, really pretty. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check on my work. I didn't take it for granted. Happy crocheting and have a blessed weekend. Remember to turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out on anything. Please share my work. Look through my channel. Your views, your support are highly appreciated. Thank you so much. Happy knitting.